Alright guys, so today I'm going to put new headlights in the truck. I got it kind of taken apart so it doesn't take so long. But oh dude, you wrapped yourself up, huh? Here's Chevy. He got wrapped up under this little tree. Come on. Come on, turn around. There you go. Keep pulling. No. My gosh, dude. The grill needs to come off. And I mean, you could do it from the back, but I just want to do it from, like, taking the front off. And doing that, I can adjust things a little better. So I'm going to do it that way. Instead of just reaching back here. And you can do it that way. It's possible. But I'm doing it this way. So I'm going to take the grill off. Put y'all on a time lapse while I do that, because it won't take but a few seconds. And then I'll get back to y'all after that. Alright, so that is done. Basically, the way my grill works, I have these built into them. Y'all's are, if y'all have a similar truck like mine, I think it's 92 through 2000. 2000 or 2001, I'm not sure. But that's the OBS body style. Basically, the way that they are, you either have the square glass headlights, like, you know what I'm talking about, or you have individuals like stacks, basically. Not judging anyone that has those, I just prefer this look better. So on the back side of these, it's not bulbs. Like if it was a stack, they'd be two orange bulbs, and maybe I have. This truck used to have that. If I can find an old headlight. I don't think I have them anymore, but they're just orange bulbs. Don't have them, but they're little round orange bulbs. Like it looks almost like a tail light bulb. They light up orange, bright orange, and they're just running lights, right? So on the back of this, you have this little, almost like a ballast, I guess, for the whole system right here, and those plug in like the back of those orange headlights do. Put a little grease on them, stick them in there, into this right here, and twist it, and it locks them in. And then these little things, those are just your turn signals. You just twist them. I think mine are blown. Don't really care though. That's a fight for another day. Then this, you're gonna unbolt all these. 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides, and then pull them off, and the headlights just twist out of there, like so. No, there you go. Like so. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I will get back to y'all after that. I'm not done yet. Now it's probably like a 2-second time lapse, but I actually want to show y'all something before I unbolt those, because I want to show y'all what they look like prior to the new bulb that I'm gonna put in. I want to give y'all a before and after, not because I think it's gonna be a big difference, but because these light bulbs do something special. And there's not very many things that a light bulb could do, so y'all can kind of guess on what it's gonna do. And I'm not gonna show y'all them. I'm just gonna show y'all what it looks like now and what it will look like. Nope. So I think that's them. And I'm pretty sure both of them are unhooked. Nope, they're not. They're both hooked up. So that's what it looks like. How bright it is. It's daylight, so you're not going to see much. But you can just kind of see. That's what it looks like. Very bright orange. And I think the bulb that I got is going to be whiter. So that'll be good. And I'll show you all the brights too. But I'm not changing the brights. But I'm going to show you all them anyways. Now, so the basic idea is low beams, brights, or high beams, whatever. And maybe one day I'll try to figure out how to get them both to run at the same time. There's some videos on that, so I'd have to do some research, but right now I'm just changing to a nicer bulb. The key needs to turn off. Okay, there we go. All right, so back to the time lapse. Okay, so those are out, and I'll show y'all the bulbs. And actually, I think I have one that's about to blow on my brights, so that will need to be replaced. But for my daylights, those actually look good and reusable, so if I ever need some, I'm gonna keep these. So this part didn't work, and my daylight wasn't running, but my bright was. Or low beam wasn't running, but my bright was. And this side was fine. So your headlights are grounded. And one of these is grounding for the headlights over here somewhere. Not sure which one. It would be this one right here. That's the ground right there for the headlights on this side. And it's only for this side. And this side has a separate ground. So just the ground came unloose and unwired, so I just kind of stuck it up under here for temporary purposes, just to see if it would work, and it's working now, so problem solved with that. Now all that I've got to do is hook up the new lights, so I'm going to put a time lapse on that so y'all don't exactly know what is happening with the lights. But hold up, I'm going to get a light and show y'all just how easy it is, really, if you do it this way. And mind you, it didn't take long to take all this off. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. But it helps because you can adjust them and stuff. So that's in. And then you just twist it and it comes out. Easy as that. Oh, and then hooking it up, this would be the one that it hooks up to. You can hook it up and twist it in there. Boom, it's in. Boom, it's out. That wasn't all the way in, but y'all got the point. And yeah, so I'm about to set y'all on a time lapse, and we will get going with the new lights, and then I'll show y'all. And I'm pretty excited to see how they look, because I've only looked at them online, really. So just excited to see what they're gonna look like and how bright they're gonna be. So I'll go out at night and do a little test drive to see it and all that good stuff. But for now, just the install. Let's let it roll. Alright, so that is it for the install. The grill is in. I'm gonna turn the headlights on. And let's see if they work. I haven't looked at them yet. Let's just see. That one is dim, like, as all get out. Maybe the ground just shorted again. Yeah, there it is. There it's going. So I just need to get that grounded real good. And it's white and it's really bright, which I like. So, I mean, that's like killer bright almost. So yeah, there's that. Now let's, this other one, alright. I will show y'all this little feature that they've got. Now, I'm gonna set the camera down and, what the heck? Look at that. And that's all my wiring. It's not these bulbs, it's my wiring. And all I'm doing to kind of do that is making this ground stick real good. But of course my light's not actually on. So really, if I found a good ground, which I can find a good ground really easily, it'll fix all that. So actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and ground this just to get that out of the way, and then I'll hook up the other part of the light. And I left it very accessible and easy to hook up. I'm gonna run it with the other headlight wires. So yeah, so let's go in here. All right, so just gonna do it right here somewhere. Might take longer than I thought, so I'm just gonna, right there, you see it? The change color right there, yeah. Oh. It might take longer than I thought, so I'm gonna just catch y'all when I'm done sanding, because there's nothing to watch there. So I'll get back to y'all. All right, so I just went ahead and grounded it without showing it on camera. If you don't know about grounding, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's finding a metal surface anywhere on the vehicle. It doesn't have to be all the way over there on the negative side of the battery. You find a surface, rub it down to bare metal. I mean, it's not that important too, but because, you know, the screw hits the metal and you could ground against the screw, but it does give it a better ground. And you get your screw and you just drill it in there, make sure it's tight, and that should stop the flickering. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out, because why not? Yeah, right. Look, it's even shining against the doors now. The other lights probably wouldn't have even shined against the door at nighttime, so that's a big improvement. So yeah, grounding is a big key to electrical problems in your vehicle. And yeah, so I'm gonna hook these up, and I'm gonna stand back and just we'll just look at them. So I am gonna show you how to hook them up, because it looks kind of yeah. So basically, you hook, it's a big strand, comes with a negative side and a positive side. You hook the positive side up to the positive side of the battery, and the negative side up, well, you can ground it or you can hook it to the negative side of the battery. I hooked it up to a big cluster mess of grounding that I've done. It's all your choice. The positive, I hooked it in with the light bar before the fuse, because this thing has a it has a big box in it for well, not really a big box, but it has a little box, and I'm thinking that's the circuit terminals and stuff like that for the fuses, all that good mess. So basically, big wire, got this box right here, right there. That's kind of like the fuse, or the what are they called? Transformer, not transformer. That would be like a bigger thing. A ballast. It's like the ballast for it. So comes with this, and I just hooked it up right before the fuse on the light bar, because it doesn't need that fuse, and I don't want to put too much power on the opposite side of the fuse of the light bar, because that could short a circuit. So, again, I gotta find this thing. Basically, you got this little dude. Looks like that. This little dude, it's got a little notch in it. You find the notch on this thing, you plug her up. And then you twist this thing shut to get it watertight. Right? Twist that thing good and tight. I'm talking about you're gonna need pliers to take it off. Right? Yep. Alright, and this one, you're just gonna run it with the other ones. With the other wire harness. Exactly the same way. Because you don't want wires running everywhere. Run it with your old wires and it'll just make life a lot easier. So there's that. Alright, we're running all the way down here, following the other wiring harness, and mine's kind of jerry-rigged. It's not, doesn't look like this stock. I crashed this truck, for those of y'all who don't know. And I just kind of, some stuff I got lazy on and put it back together the lazy way. None of it causing serious issues, but actually a lot of it was the I took it to a body shop and they didn't do nothing, so I hooked a few things up in about 10 minutes and drove it home. I was like, I'm not paying y'all, I'm taking my truck and leaving. My grandma ended up paying for it, but I wasn't gonna pay for it because I didn't think they did a good job. I didn't think they did anything at all. Literally, they painted a body panel, and I do appreciate that from them, but that's all they did. Like, they painted a body panel out of the whole truck that needed work, and you want my business, that's not the way to get my business. So, like, I can do some things on my own, and I will do some things on my own if the company's not doing their job. And in the process of putting that thing on, I pulled this out, which is wonderful. Alright, so God dang it. All kinds of wires in the way. I guess now all that's left to do is show y'all, so that's it. They can change colors. That's the cool feature that I was talking about. I guess it's not that cool when you're just talking about it, but it is pretty neat. I can hook it up to my phone and change the colors through my phone, and turn them off through my phone. And basically, they've got this QR code on them, and they just, you scan the QR code and you got the app. Then you Bluetooth connect it. I would show you all the Bluetooth stuff, but I am recording on my phone because Braden's not here to record me, so I can't show you all the Bluetooth stuff. But here's the box. Pretty easy to install. Would be even easier if your truck's functions actually functioned, which mine don't at all. So, and it comes with instructions and all, but when you've changed as many headlights as I've changed, because your truck's a piece of garbage, then you don't really need instructions for simple things like headlights. But pretty cool product. They come for all different kinds of vehicles. I got them on Amazon. It's just RGB headlights, and basically when you're checking out, you select the kind of headlight you want, and to select the kind of headlight that you want, you need to know what headlight you're running. Mine is a 9006, and I'll show y'all where to look for that on the headlight real quick, because it's actually pretty simple. So right here on the back of them, this one is actually one that came with a cheap Amazon headlight casing, and it just came with the bulbs too. But right there on the back, if you can see that, down there you see where it says 9006. right there. Right there. I don't know if my camera's focusing on that, but right there. It's on the back of the headlight, and it's pretty simple. Find out what you need. You just kind of go in there and pull it out, or if you have some laying around or some extras, you could go to O'Reilly's, ask them what kind of headlight you would need for your car, tell them your car model, year, and they'll ask you all the information about it. Or you could even look it up by your VIN. I was about to say zip code, but you could look it up by your VIN, and they tell you what headlight you need. Write it down on your notes in your phone, and then you know your headlights, and you can order them. So yeah, just thought I'd make a quick little video about something not too interesting, but you know, it's pretty cool, I think. Catch y'all in the next vidger. Let's go up here and see what Chevy's doing. Let Chevy tell y'all goodbye. And oh my, dude, you got all kinds of wrapped up. My gosh, dude. Well, that's kind of where he's hanging out for now, because I get busy and I just take my eyes off of him, and that's not good. So tying him up's the better option than him getting lost or eaten. There's coyotes out here every now and then, and you know, better options to tie him up. Y'all stay safe or something, you know, whatever. Yeah, adios.